So, hey, my good people, welcome to another market breakdown session with me, where we are going to be analyzing price together and doing a little bit of a back test behind what is it that has been happening for the past few weeks. Because it's been a while since we've dropped a YouTube video because we've been having a bit of a difficulty in understanding um, the direction that gold actually has been trying to take or it has been taking. Because I think since I don't know when. It has been bearish for quite a while now, and we've been suffering from the stage of euphoria where we wanted gold to go back to its bullishness, but now the more we actually bought it, the harder it sold. So it was just one of those things. And before we start with this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit notification bell so that every single time I drop content, you guys can be notified. And another thing that is very important that I want to inform you guys about is the QuantX Traders Development Program. It's back for the month of August. We are going to be taking I think it's five traders. For now, we have four seats remaining. Like I said, the development program is designed to help traders like yourself to actually um, profit within the markets, right? Without having any form of difficulties. And also, we have the trading room where we share our trading ideas, which is $60 for that program. And then for the traders development, um, the program is also $60. It's also $60, the program. For those of you guys that would like to actually improve their trading skill, right? And either it's psychology, risk management, scaling, and any other things, right? This program is designed strictly for that. You learn how to build a trading plan from scratch, a journal from scratch, how to build a scaling plan, how to do all of those things combined together, right? And how to develop a solution that can help you to profit within the market. The links are there on the description section. So with gold, we are going to be starting from a daily time frame, right? I think we all know that okay, gold has been bullish for quite a while now. We've seen it create an impulse correction, impulse. Now we have a mega correction, which means now we are looking for a mega impulsive movement to the upside, right? So one thing that I didn't pay attention to was the turning point of gold, right? What happened was I was having a session, I think it was 2 days back, and I flipped my chart, right? So the minute I flipped my chart, I realized that gold was coming for this inducement here. This is the area that gold was coming for. Why? Because of we have created a strong high on the left hand side, right? We've created a strong high on the left hand side, right? And then which means if this is our, I mean, strong low because you're on a uptrend, right? This is our strong low, and then from there we can see how this false supply area here gave us a pullback, right? The pullback is the one that was responsible for giving for driving the value of price to the upside, and then from there we see a downside movement to come and do what? Eliminate everything that was resting around the specific area here, right? So this is what I didn't see at that time, all along actually. But then during that session, that's when I realized that oh, this guy's behaving the way he's behaving because of he was coming down to come in and choose the specific area here within the markets, right? Then from there, the bullishness of gold then came in, right? So our buying opportunities were supposed to come from this area here. Then we should have impasse with gold to the upside. So what does this mean? This means that now with gold, what is it that I'm looking for? Is buying opportunities to come and do what? Eliminate this high. Guys, if you're having difficulties with seeing an uptrend, just flip the chart the way I did it. Invert scale and see it from a bearish structure and then analyze it and see that it can be simple also, right? You see this pullback came up to do what? To take out this high here to induce this area here. Then after the inducement, what is it that we saw? We saw the bearish movement on price that drove price to the downside to come and induce here also. Now we are on a bullish structure. So now, what does this mean? This means that, okay, since well we have induced, now we are currently trading an impulsive movement, right? We are trading an impulsive movement to this zone. But inside this impulsive movement, we are going to have internal impulse, correction, impulse, correction. We're gonna be having those things until we do what? We eventually eliminate that high there. So now, as you guys can see that okay, price has eliminated this high here. right? And then we've also tapped into this supply area here. So this area here is not a real supply to us because of how can you sell a supply on an uptrend, right? So this means that, okay, I'll be looking for selling opportunities this week on gold to come and induce this area here, right? So if you scale down to a smaller time frame, let's say maybe 1 hour time frame, you can now see that, okay, price did what here? Price has already induced at this level here. It took this low out to create our range. So there's our range low, right? There's our range low, and then this is definitely what? This is definitely our range high, right? This is definitely our range high, which means price is currently trending in between this high and this low. And then already you can see that, okay, gold has actually did what? It has already induced here, right? So which means that, okay, our selling opportunities are supposed to come from this area here. We're supposed to have our stop loss resting somewhere here, taking this trade where to this low here. There's our targeted area. So I would like to see gold actually eliminating this zone here, right? Taking this zone out and then giving me my passive movement to the upside, meaning that I'm looking forward to seeing this guy rally to the downside to come and tap into the zone here. Then from there, what is it that's going to happen? We should see those impulsive movement. So this will only be happening like for a week, right? So we are expecting a weekly pullback, right? You're gonna see a weekly pullback down, and then another week we're gonna be see a weekly impulsive movement to the upside. So with the current market structure, what is it that I'm actually expecting within gold, right? With the current market structure, what is it that I'm expecting with gold? If you come to the zone here, we actually took a setup a few minutes ago, then we took a loss on it. Ah, hated the setup. So on a 4 hour time frame, we can see that, okay, we're experiencing a 4 hour pullback at the moment, right? Because of what? The break that we had on this low here, right? Or even the false demand that we saw there, right? So we have a false demand area here. We have a demand area that price has tapped into. So this was the demand, right? And then technically a demand, most of the time, what does it do? It leads price to a supply zone, right? It leads price to a supply zone, meaning that this is the area that price came to, right? To respect. So price came to respect this supply zone here. So what does this mean? And then you can see that with price respecting the zone here, we haven't yet had like a break on this low. So personally, just because of price, what price did was it broke this low here and then broke this low again. What I want to see price do now is coming up to eliminate everything that is resting above, right? I want to see gold like taking out all the inducement that is resting above, because here it's sort of like generating liquidity. Then from there, we should be able to see what our shorts from this area here to impulse with price to the upside. So which means our key level would be this level here, our SNR area. Then we should be looking for selling opportunities from here, have our stop loss resting somewhere here, and then we take in this trade straight to the downside to go and eliminate everything that is resting below. So this is our setup for today. Can upload this video in the next few minutes, and then from there you guys can. This is not a signal. This is not a trade. I'm not a financial advisor. So do whatever thing that you want to do with this information, and won't be held liable for the decisions that you make. But I'll be looking for selling opportunities on gold at that area. And yeah, that's it from me for this session. Gold is bullish for the possibly the rest of the year. And then for this week, we are having a bearish week. And then next week, we might have a potential bullish week if gold really induces. If it doesn't, next week we'll have to induce. Then the week after that, we're going to see the structure that we're looking for. And yeah, from my side, my good people, that's it from me. Wishing you guys nothing but a profitable trading week. And also, do not forget to be part of the QuantX Traders Development Program. People are learning, people are breaking through. And yeah, goodbye.